Good Saturday morning, everyone. Welcome to day 132 on the Appalachian Trail, I believe. Days are kind of starting to run together sometimes. We are here right now walking through Cheshire. We stayed at Father Tom's campsite. Nice little area. We had quite a few hikers there last night. Met some new people that I hadn't seen. Some of them were flip-floppers, so it was pretty cool to see them or meet them. And then, some other people I've been hiking around for a little while, so I got to watch out for the dog poo. So the trail literally goes through the town, and now we're in a little field. There is a Dunkin' and a gas station right over there. I'm going to go get something real quick from before we hit the trail. We're heading up to Mount Greylock. Not a lot to see until we hit Mount Greylock. But once we get Mount Greylock, that's the highest elevation in Massachusetts. Then we'll be heading down. The next town is Williamstown. However, it's quite pricey. It is a college town. I'm not planning on staying there. I was going to, because I really would like to have a shower and do laundry. Proper laundry, not just hiker laundry in the shower, but at the cost of $175 plus a night, we're not doing it. So I'm just gonna keep hiking through the town. We'll hit Bennington, Vermont. We're gonna head to Vermont either late today or early tomorrow, which is awesome. One more state down. The next town is about 30 miles, maybe not quite 30 miles away. That's Bennington, Vermont. So we'll be hitting that. That'll be the town I'll end up staying at. A little bit cheaper. Pretty cool town from the looks of it. They apparently very hiker friendly, because it seems like every place gives a discount to hikers. So not upset about that. Discounts awesome, helps. So I had a pretty good day yesterday, over 18 miles to get here. Got here, I don't know, probably about 4 o'clock or so. So that was nice. I got to relax, set up my tent, just kind of talk with some of the hikers and hang out. So, and then a bunch of people started strolling in after that. So yeah, right now we're just going to go to this gas station, maybe get a snack and a drink. I just packed up camp. Very dewy out this morning. My tent's soaked, so that sucks, but I wasn't gonna wait around for it to dry out, although right now it's beautiful out and it probably wouldn't take long. So yeah, anyway, that's our game plan, guys. We're gonna hit it up and keep on pushing forward. I hope everyone has an amazing Saturday. Enjoy your weekend, be safe, and we will be checking in with you soon. All right, see you. Welcome to the War Memorial at Mount Greylock. Pretty wild. Good afternoon. We are back on trail, leaving the Mount Greylock War Memorial. Super crowded with day hikers and guests, visitors. There were some hikers up here. I did run into the fellowship, the Tolbert family. Took their picture for them, a couple pictures. So really great family, great kids. Very nice. So yeah, but I didn't go up to the top. It was just too many people, way too many people, too crowded. So now we're making our way down towards Williamstown. That's where I was gonna stay, but I don't know. Every time I looked, the rooms, being a Saturday night, just so expensive. So I don't think I'm gonna do that. I mean, I do need to do some real laundry and take a shower, but you know, it is what it is. There is another town, like I was saying earlier. It's a little ways away, a couple more days. So I think we could probably last. Just depends, honestly, how I feel when I get down off this mountain, because it's going to be a rough climb down. So anyway, definitely a beautiful sight. Definitely high up here. It's weird being this high elevation for the first time in a while. But you know, views weren't bad, but obviously there's still a lot of the smog and the smoke from the Canadian wildfires, so everything looks really hazy. Wasn't the best views, but you know, especially on camera, I notice it seems worse on camera than it does just looking at it. So oh well, what can you do, guys? But yeah, so we're just gonna walk the path down. The path does connect to a road, so I could do a little bit of a road walk. I think it has some outlooks. I'm not positive. I'm gonna check when I get up here on my map and see what it says. But anyway, guys, I finished doing this, and I'll get back with you in a little bit. See you. Beautiful view right here, Massachusetts. Way to go. Still hazy, but we're still getting that beautiful view. Man. Want to see something crazy, guys? That right there is where we were earlier. Quite a ways away. Man, what a view. All right, guys. Get back on, get some more miles. Yep, back in the forest. It smells good in here. Reminds me of that smell we had in the Smokies. Get that fresh pine. But not been a bad day so far. Still early, not lunchtime yet. Might stop for a snack soon. I don't know. I'm gonna check my map. I know I got another 1.5 or 2 miles downhill, and then I'll be pretty close to Williamstown. I know there's a few places I could grab a bite to eat right off the trail. But we'll see. How's it going, guys? Oh, living the dream. But yeah, there's a few places we could eat right off the trail before we cross over the road and head back up the hill or the mountain. I didn't even realize until I was looking. Not sure the exact mileage once we're climbing up out of Williamstown, but within a few miles we will hit 1,600 miles hike, guys, and we'll be getting right there at that Vermont state line. So that's pretty awesome. So all right, guys, I'll catch you in a bit. Oh my guys, look at this view. This is coming down from Mount Greylock. I think that's Williamstown down there, if I'm not mistaken. Oh man. Even with the haze, it is beautiful. Ooh, hey guys. Well, not much of a creek. Definitely wouldn't want to have to get water out of there. Coming up to a road crossing, I ran into a hiker earlier and mentioned there was a possibility of some trail magic up here. So he said there were cold drinks and maybe some snacks. I'm really hoping that's the case because I could use a nice cold drink right now. So stay tuned and we shall see. All right, well, it definitely wasn't at that crossing, but I did see the next road crossing. It's like a half a mile down the trail, which we're going anyway. Obviously, that the other day there was some cold drinks, so maybe that's what he was talking about. I think it's a church maybe that puts it on. So I mean, it is a Saturday, so if there were going to be trail magic, today would be a perfect day for it. So I don't know, we'll see. Fingers crossed, that'd be awesome. If not, no biggie. The town's coming up. We're only about a mile, not even a full mile away, and we can get us a bite to eat and then figure out what to do next. Like I said, this town, unfortunately, a little too pricey for me, especially for what you're gonna get for a room. Like, you're talking a super outdated hotel for 100 and I think one girl said she got hers for like 165 with tax. That's just insane. So I don't think I can do that. So we'll see. I mean, I'm still feeling good. You know, if I keep pushing, I could hit Vermont today. I would put for a big mile day though. So I don't know. We'll just see what happens. See where the trail takes us today, ladies and gentlemen, and go from there. Sometimes that's what you just have to do. We were talking about that at camp last night. People talking about how they, like, it was one guy, Chipmunk, I met on the trail a couple times, but me and him kind of hung around each other a little bit at Kent, Connecticut, and then we've seen each other off and on the past few days. He's like, I don't understand how you've been ahead of me. And I was like, well, one, I night hike, and two, some areas that are really pointless, sometimes there's a road you can walk and it's a lot easier. I'm not gonna lie, I'll walk the road. So it's my hike. I'll do whatever I want and how I want to do it. And I see some better views sometimes doing it that way. Or I might road walk just because it's right along the trail, but I can get to a gas station and get a cold drink or a deli sandwich or something. So, you know, it's all about the experience and how you want to experience it. But he was saying how he's got, oh yeah, I've got like everywhere planned out that I'm gonna camp till I finished the trail. And he was like, what about you? I was like, I don't have a clue. Each night I'll look at the map and be like, okay, that seems like it might be a cool place to go. Unless I hear ahead of time of somewhere that, you know, I should go, like the lake or, you know, the cookie lady's house, you know, stuff like that. Or that place I stayed last night. The past 3 nights, the places I've stayed were all from other hikers telling me, you know, they were cool areas. Last night's area I did enjoy. I think that was a great area for hikers. Father Tom's in Cheshire, Massachusetts. So if you are going through that area as a hiker, highly recommend staying there. Charging ports, you know, plenty of nice flat tent areas on grass, which, you know, as a hiker we don't get very often. Water, you know, they just don't have laundry, and you can take a hiker shower in the water hose, so if you want to. There is food that delivers there. I didn't have anything delivered. There's a Dollar General right down the street and a gas station with a Dunkin' Donuts. So, and there's some couple little restaurants, a little higher end, a little bougie, but you know, for hikers it is. But you know, again, it's all about what you want. So yeah, definitely highly recommend the cookie lady at the blueberry farm. Absolutely recommend that. I think everybody should go do that. And she cooks you a meal if you pick blueberries or do chores for her. You know, sometimes it's worth it, guys. So anyway, all right, I'm gonna keep on down this downhill. I've been downhill for like 5 miles now, so I need to look at the climb when I stop and take a break. When I finally hit that town, I'll be on the outskirts of 2 different towns, North Adams and Williamstown. Williamstown is where I'd originally considered staying, and it'd be nice because it's early, so it'd almost be like a Nero, except for I've done quite a few miles, but it'd still be early enough. But again, I'll call maybe and see if they do a hiker rate, but I'm not going to pay that ridiculous price. So all right, guys, I'm gonna finish getting down here and we will check in a little bit. Well, I never did find those drinks. Even some lady even told me she put ice in the cooler, but I ain't see no cooler anywhere. I did see a kid's birthday party. Maybe they took it. I'm just kidding. I don't know. Doesn't matter. I'm walking towards Williamstown. There's a Stop and Shop, something like that. Some kind of grocery store. Heading to it. They have a deli. Figure we should check out the deli. We'll find something to eat. Maybe sit down and charge, cool off for a minute. It's a little warm. So, and then we'll start climbing up that bad boy. All right, guys. All right, I'm starting to get PTSD from Pennsylvania. This has been the trail. You can see there's White Blaze way down there. It's been nothing but these boulders and rocks. We're almost done. Holy cow. I was not expecting that after today. It has been a long day. I think we're already at like at least 15. I have no idea where I'm gonna camp tonight. There's a campsite way down there, but it wasn't gonna work. Not for what I have. Just not a good area. I did use the privy though. A very nice privy. Probably because nobody goes there. All right, guys. think we're almost at the top. Well, that's one way to get above tree line. Holy cow. It's still going. Whew. Holy cow, look at that. Wow. All right, that was worth the climb. Granted, we had to go this way anyway. Holy cow. Whew. Well, Massachusetts, you're definitely giving it to me at the end. All right. It's been a long day, guys. About 18 miles in. And you see sun's going down. Trying to find somewhere to camp. But boom. Welcome to Vermont. We are officially done with Massachusetts. How awesome is that? 3 states left, guys. Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. Whew, man. That is incredible. And we hit 1,600 miles today. We're at like mile 16, I don't know, 1605, something like that. There wasn't a sign. I'm sweating to death. But anyway, we are now in Vermont. How cool is that? Definitely excited for that. So, yeah. Now I just got to find somewhere to camp for the night. Hopefully buy some water. I've been carrying, I've had 3 liters with me. I only have 2.5 left. Since I've been doing this climb. It's like a 4-mile climb straight up. So anyway, we're gonna find somewhere to camp and relax. So, but yeah, welcome to Vermont, everyone. See ya.